Roblox. It's a game that is widely known for being full of a ton of unique games. Roblox also has definitely never stolen any already popular games and remade them. Right? Well, we know that's not true, obviously, so it was only a matter of time before someone decided to copy the very, very popular survival game, Rust. So, welcome to the entire history of Roblox Rust. But better. Sorry, Lava. The very first version of Roblox Rust was made 5 years, 4 months, 18 days, 6 hours, and around 25 seconds ago, or better known as March 18th, 2018. And this game was made by popular dev Solter. Now, when this game first came out, it was naturally pretty terrible. It was kind of trash, but that's because the game had very little attention at the time and was run by one developer. With the game's growth being so slow over the next year, most people don't actually know this, but a new game called Revive came out. It released on August 17th, 2018, which was only 5 months after Lost. The crazy thing is, Revive was actually bigger than Lost at the time, because Revive just had a bigger community, more advertisement, and it was just hugely more successful, and people kind of didn't really know about Lost. But as Lost progressed and got more content creators to start playing it, it quickly skyrocketed to the top of the Roblox Rust genre. Around 2019 to 2020 is when the game was in its golden era. You had tons and tons of hugely popular YouTubers making videos on the game, and people kickstarting amazing channels on the game as well, such as Debomsky. But with this, it was a double-edged sword, because soon the game would get so popular and it would eventually get copyrighted by the big man himself, Facepunch, who are the owners of Rust, and it would be taken down on July 17th, 2020. Now, Lost was an amazing game, and some would say it's the best Roblox Rust game that's ever existed, and I would probably agree. It kickstarted a ton of new Roblox Rust games, and the amount of hours, days, maybe even weeks people spent on the game was insane. But I'm almost happy that the game got taken down, because it was on a rapid decline, as most of these games were. Lost was a game that you could once play as a solo, farming and killing people, having fun, and it soon turned into a Zerg-infested, impossible game to not get one shot in later in its life. And with a new introduction to hackers in the game, and the really bad dupe glitches, where you could get infinite gunpowder, it was better off that it ended on a high note rather than the path that it was going down. But enough of the sad boo-hoo stuff, because that's just the start. After Lost was deleted, there was sadness, sure, but who cares? We still got Revive and Fallen, baby! And then you'd be wrong, because Revive is going to close up shop here in about 3 months, so you can no longer play, and there hasn't been an update on the game in 2 years. Thanks, Revive. But it's alright, because at least we have Fallen, right? Nope. Get wrecked, buddy, because there are so many hackers in this game now that you would be happy to survive more than 10 minutes without being raided or shot from halfway across the map. So, as the days continued on, it looked like the end of Roblox Rust entirely. Just kidding, because apparently Solter just released a new game called Dust, which is, of course, nothing like Rust at all. So it's okay, right? Well, it's fine, because, I mean, everyone is happy now, because that means that we get to play Roblox Rust forever now, because there is no way that he would make a new game months after Lost shut down that has the exact same gameplay and items with just different textures, right? No, that would be crazy! Yep, well, Dust's last update was on April 4th, 2021. The game lasted an entire 8 months. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Now from here on out, there was another dark era of a whole lot of nothingness, just the same old games that were still unplayable. But on November 28th, 2021, a new game arrived called Trident Survival. Now this game was just as equally dog crap as Lost was when it first released. It had like 5 guns, terrible monuments, and a pretty bad building system to say the least. It was like a toddler attempted to make a Roblox Rust game, but gradually it started to get more and more popular with new updates and eventually new maps, and a ton more controversy along with it. Controversy in Roblox Rust. That's new. Not really, but like what happened was around late March of 2023, things changed drastically for some reason. A game that is clearly a remake of Rust is now being marketed as something completely different. For some reason, the devs are magically not able to update the game anymore because they are locked out of the console, and they also started being very strict about this game not being Roblox Rust, as going as far as to ban me from the game because I had Roblox Rust in the title of my videos. That's weird. I remember once upon a time somebody said this wasn't a Roblox Rust game, and then their game got taken down, but I'm sure that's just a coincidence, right? But it's alright, because magically, even though they weren't able to get into the console to update the game, they somehow managed to get into the console to close the game down on April 4th, 2023, before making a new version of the game with the same stuff on April 25th. That adds up, right? So what really happened to the game? Did Facepunch reach out and say something? Because now they are changing the skins in the game to guns that are not in Rust, and stating that the game is not Roblox Rust. So as the game slowly fades away from Roblox Rust, what might the future look like for this genre? Will a new future game step it up and give us another fun game that's on the same level Lost once was? Or will this genre disappear completely? Who knows, but as of now, Roblox Rust is still around and has been since 2018. 5 years now. And I have a feeling it won't ever go away unless Facepunch comes back for revenge.